Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. What I got tonight, something I've been kind of looking forward to. Got two movies by Dustin Mills. Got Her Name Was Torment and Heart Attack, aka Night of the Tentacles. Bit of backstory before I go into either of these. I've always had a bit of an interest in Dustin Mills stuff, but I'd never actually seen any of it. So eventually I decided to, bite the bullet and pick up these two. So you might be wondering why Blu-ray, not DVD. I mean, due to the fact these were $20 a piece. Dustin Mills is a small, independent type filmmaker, so I didn't want any excuse to skew my decision on the movie. So I wanted the best quality I could find. You know, I don't know how the DVDs are, but I noticed this back a couple of months ago. I rewatched Maniac, and it was a DVD copy. And honestly, I love the movie Maniac. I had a horrible time watching it because the picture quality was just so bad, and I'd never upgraded to Blu-ray. So I thought, this is my first foray into Dustin Mills stuff. I'll pick up the good stuff on Blu-ray. So yeah, I got these both from Grindhouse Video. They're Grindhouse Video exclusives, from what I know. Seem to be the only place you can pick them up. So we'll start off first with Her Name Was Torment. I really enjoyed this movie. This was I guess you could say it was a short. It was 50 minutes long. And essentially it's just like this chick with a cool looking mask that just essentially rips a guy apart. And it's kind of that intercut with her after the fact being interviewed by like a doctor or a psychologist or something like that. What I found really interesting about this was this could have so easily just taken the step over into pure torture porn. And it doesn't. I mean, you get all the torture aspect of it and everything, but you get the feeling while you're watching it, this is before you even get to the end or whatever, that there's more to it than what we're seeing. We're seeing her ripping up this guy. Never really tells you why or anything, but you get the feeling that there's more. Like there's more to the story, and so much so, I'm really looking forward to the sequel that he's working on, because I want to see more of the backstory of all this. It's really interesting, I got to admit. Now I got to say this: these are BDRs, as you can see, and I gotta say, quality-wise, these are top-notch. They're just as good as, factory-pressed Blu-rays. Hell, you never know. They might be like factory-pressed BDRs. I don't know. Honestly, quality-wise, it's up there with, something from, I don't know. I don't want to say maybe Arrow or Scream Factory, but it's up there with, like, easily, I don't know, like maybe a Universal Blu-ray or something. So yeah, quality-wise, I'm totally set that way. Now, as for a rating for Her Name Was Torment, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I'm really looking forward to the sequel. So yeah, 9 out of 10, Her Name Was Torment. Good stuff. Next up, we're moving on to Heart Attack, aka Night of the Tentacles. I had a real fun time watching this. Where this is like, you got kind of like your torture porn style. This is your essentially like a horror comedy type thing. You get this guy, and he has a heart attack, and he ends up somehow selling his soul to the devil in exchange for a heart. And this heart isn't exactly a heart. It's like a pulsing Lovecraftian tentacle monster that he has to feed people to. So it's fun right there. I'm gonna say this right now. The actual creature, when it eventually comes up, was a bit underwhelming. But then again, it's a low budget flick, right? You know, so you get what you pay for, I guess. Um, though overall, I found the effects in both these movies to be really a lot better than some studio films. Honestly, I mean, I've said before, you know, you can forgive low budget stuff if it's entertaining, and this is damn well entertaining. I gotta say that. You know, a really good flick. And the thing is, which interesting is the characters, the two main characters. You got the guy with the heart, and then you got like he's like love interest who lives below him, and they're both kind of interesting characters. You know, they're quite enjoyable and they're quite likable characters. You know, um, other than that one like effect kind of at the end with the rubber monster. Um, yeah, it was a really solid flick, and you know, it didn't show too much of the creature, which is a good thing. You know, you'd see some tentacles every now and then, but it was pretty damn cool. Uh, I give this one an 8 out of 10. You know, yeah, I just do. It was just it was just really enjoyable. I'm looking forward to seeing more stuff from Dustin Mills. Um, I intend in the future to pick up a bunch more of the Blu-rays, and I'll no doubt have reviews up of them also. Um, my one gripe with these particular Blu-rays, and it's just a really simple thing. It's if you look, the actual covers are a little bit undersized. You know, so I took it upon myself to remedy that. I've whipped up some ones that actually fit. I'll leave a link down below if you happen to have these Blu-rays and you want a cover that fits a bit better. Because I mean, you know, when you look at the spine there, you know, it's a little bit off. You know, you can just download them, print them out, you know, put them on. They're the same covers as these, except for Art Attack. I've actually also put a second cover in there with the alternate cover art that they add up on Grindhouse Video. Yeah, but otherwise, just same backs, same like spines and everything. I've just tried to make them fit a bit better. So yeah, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, great stuff. I think I can consider myself a Dustin Mills fan now. You know, I'm gonna kind of go out of my way to finish getting his flicks and everything, because I kind of dig him. Yeah, so well, that's it for now. See you next time.